About that. All right, are we all back, everyone?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I know I told you that I'm retired, but I'm retired as of last year, very recently. I didn't want to go back after, COVID, and it's like I didn't want to have to do this anymore. So, sold the business and sort of say I'm going to do some traveling.
So how did you retire so early? What's the secret?
you know, I, I started early. Like my parents. I don't know if you know. I'm Indian in music in Aussie, right? So for those of us who are Indian, we know what happens with our parents, right? They push you that you have to go to school, you have to do this, you have to do that. So I started out early, and I was actually accepted in university at an early age, and finished up my studies early, and realized that I want to do what I want to do. So I started early. That's what it is.
Wow, that's great.
Parents behind you that say you need to concentrate and study and study, and I tell them I probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, Indians. Yeah, it's like you need to do this, and no free time for you, and so that's what it is. So I thought I didn't really have a lot of free time when I was growing up, and got married, have two children, and so I thought this is my time.
Wow, sounds like a well put together life.
Well, thank you. I try. So that's what it is, and so I know it's a little bit early, but I'm enjoying it. Last year was very difficult. I miss work a lot, and miss my friends, and people that I work with, my partners. I miss a lot of it, but I'm getting used to it. So because then COVID was in the office too, right?
Yeah.
So it was around, and I ended up getting COVID from my grandson. I have a young grandson, baby, and I didn't know. So, anyways, that's what it is. I don't have it too bad, thank goodness. I'm taking a lot of tea, as Mofid knows. So lots of herbal tea is good.
Yeah, us too.
And I don't know that this. It's not as bad. It's like a flu. For me, it's like the flu. I didn't get the cough, and a lot of
Virus
stuff.
flu.
Huh?
Virus flu.
It's like a flu. That's what it is to me. It feels like the flu, like it's in your head and achy. That's about it. But nothing serious. And you want to know something, guys? I called my doctor, and I've been going to him from I was really years now. Anyway, so he's going to give me ivermectin. I told him I have COVID, and he said he'll give me ivermectin. So he has the drug, and he prescribed it for me. So I'm not even sure I'm going to take it because I don't feel that sick. You know what ivermectin is, right? Oh,
No.
so ivermectin is the drug that you take when you have COVID, and the U.S. was trying to ban it from giving it to people, but now they have okayed it, and it's also here in Canada, but only certain, I guess, doctors and pharmacy has it. And so they say if you have COVID, it actually clears it up within a day. And it's been proven it clears it up within a day.
I think
But not all.
a lot of people died of COVID, right?
Right. And you know why? Do you know why they died? My girlfriend died, and it took me. It's really hard for me to talk about it, but she got it from work, and she passed away with it. And they did not approve the drug here until now, which is too late because a lot of people died. A lot of people died from COVID. And they should have done a better job at doing this, telling us to, to stay home and not giving us the drug and all this sort of thing. Anyway, that's my personal take on it. Everyone is different. That's my personal take on it. Okay, so COVID sort of forced me to retire in a way. Honestly, that's the truth. It kind of forced me to say, you know what? Okay, it's time to pack it up and enjoy life. I'm going to Costa Rica for a month, which is what I wanted to do. For a month, I'm gone away, so yeah. Hey. Alrighty, back to lessons. So this, your workshop is not new to me. I've done it hundreds of times. I didn't write this one. I've written many workshops, but this is Gwendolyn's workshop. So if you see me stumbling a little bit, it's not my work, okay? I'm just going through her work, but I'm familiar with the product. Okay, so let us look at employability skills. Percentages of executives who would identify these skills as lacking in the job candidate. So when you go for an interview, they're looking at all these skills that you're supposed to have, and a lot of people do not have them. So they say oral communication skills is 5%. They're lacking communication skills. Then the blue is organizational skills. See that? They're lacking 7% there. Then interpersonal skills. Now this is a big, for me, when I was doing interviews to give people jobs, this was one of my big part of my thing, your interpersonal skills. Because my belief, and it's maybe not for all employers, but if you have good interpersonal skills, you are trainable. I can train you to do the job. But if you don't have, you're not coming in with, if you're coming with 5%, it's not good. You need to have excellent interpersonal skills. They're lacking in problem-solving skills. So, if here's a problem, how would you go about it? And then they are not able to tell you, and this would be job-related, by the way. In an interview, the problem-solving skills would be job-related. And they'll ask you questions, and you're not able to give them a clear answer as how you would go about it. So they'll employers is having a problem with that. Then the big one is, which one is this one again? Writing skills.
Right.
Because of the internet, if I were to give you an article to write and I put you in front of the computer, and you're not able to write anything without actually researching it, then you really don't have any writing skills. What you have is research skills. You got it?
Yes. Nowadays, people paraphrase and...
Yeah. Oh.
Right. So you remember me telling you that part of my work was to work with internationally trained professionals, right? People that are coming in with their PhD and their MA and you name it, and they have it.
Yes.
They are the people I used to work with. They were part of my organization, and that's what I do. So this part of it, we used to have what we call a writing test, where it's dictated, and they have to write what they've heard, and a lot of them fail this test. Because they would jump on the computer and they would look things up and they would write, because there's writing apps on the computer, and a lot of them fail this. And I am not the only one that sees this. A lot of employers, this is a statistics that's taken, employability skills that is lacking in candidates. Okay, so you want to make a note of this when you are job searching. Okay, so let's look at globalization. Okay, I wanted to ask the class, where do you see yourself here? Where is your strength here, by the way? Can you all identify your strength here for me?
I think for me, interpersonal problem solving, oral communication is kind of okay. Writing and organization is poor. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to develop on this, right? So, yeah, you need to develop on the writing skills. In university, when I'm sure you guys are in college or high school, and they ask you to write an article, and guess what? You just copied from the internet.
Paraphrase and submit
Plagiarizing. You know that one too well. Yes.
all my friends.
Yes, plagiarizing. And guess what? Did you know? I'll give you a story. This is somebody that I know as well. The director of the school board in Toronto. I won't say I know him very well. I was associated with him through work. And you heard that he got let go, right? This was not before COVID. He got let go because he wrote an article and he copied someone's work.
Oh no, he plagiarized the article.
Plagiarized the article. Yes, he plagiarized it. And they found out and they asked him to step down. And you can look him up. Yeah. So don't, especially in university and college, don't plagiarize because you will get caught. So writing skills, okay, you need to develop on that. Anyone want to identify any, because you can be weak in any of them. We're human, right? It happens.
Yeah. Oral communication for me.
You think? I don't think so.
I feel that way here. I don't know why.
No, you're not. I think you're.
Because if you can clearly talk with us, it means you have good oral communication.
Okay. So if you think that you need to develop on that, what are the things that you can do?
Read more. Started to read more. Learn more words.
Yeah.
Download a vocabulary builder.
Build on your vocab. Okay.
Yeah.
And also develop friendships where you can talk to people. The more you talk, maybe I know you're new here and you don't have a lot of friends, but and I don't mean texting.
Okay.
I know. And that is why. Did you know why this is only 5%? Because we all text.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We don't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Alicia, how you doing? How are things going?" We'll text. "Hey, by the way, how you doing?" All right. So this is a problem here. So okay. So you identified that one. Anyone else would like to identify an area that they'd like to improve in?
My organization skills could definitely use some work.
And so would you say that you try to multitask and start little things here and there? And how does it work for you?
No, it's more just a matter that I don't keep my space organized enough, or my note taking isn't as good as it should be. Stuff like that, more so than taking on too much at once.
Okay.
I'll tell myself in my head, "Oh, I don't need to write that down. I'll remember it." And then, sure enough, a few hours later, I've completely forgotten.
Happens to the best of us, Ash. It happens to the best of us. But you know that you have to build on that, right?
Yep. That's what I'm working on now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Mofid, any area that you'd like to work on?
Yeah, maybe writing skill and organizational skill.
Oh, okay, those two, eh?
Yeah.
Already. Well, the writing part of it, I think, is because of the internet and the telecommunications that we have nowadays.
Yeah.
Technology is causing us not to write.
And actually, I don't think even writing is that much helpful. Like, why is it helpful?
because you need to be able to maybe draft an email, write a report. The sentences are not constructed properly. They don't read well. They don't make sense. But if they're able to, I think that's what they're saying here. They are not able to write. So the stats say that in another 10 years from now or 20 years from now, I think, that kids in school will not be able to write like with pen and paper. It's going to be with everything's only going to be computerized. You know how we used to do cursive writing in school, guys? You guys did that?
What's that?
Yes.
Cursive writing? Yeah,
Yes.
or just writing, script writing, whatever you may
Essay
call it.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't.
back home, but they are very strict, so we have to do it in the exam.
You had to write.
Yeah,
Pen and paper, right?
yeah.
Me too.
But here, people can copy easily.
Copy and paste, right?
Yeah.
Control C, Control V.
Yeah.
Okay, could you excuse me for a second? These people have been trying to reach me. Can I just take a call, please?
Okay.
Hello.
Taliban, where are you from?
Sri Lanka.
Where is that?
It's below India.
Oh, nice.
Is it part of India now, Taliban?
No, it's a separate country. It's below India. It's an island.
Yeah. Okay, it's not part of India though.
No.
No. Okay. Alrighty. So we know our downfall here. I think mine would be organizational skills too. Sometimes I'm not pretty organized. I can be scattered head sometimes. So we all have our little pet peeve right here, okay? So employability skills, employers are saying that candidates are lacking these areas. Okay. So Alicia, can you read this for me? You say oral communication you want to develop?
Oh, okay. Globalization. When you think of work and your future, do you think of it locally, nationally, or internationally? New technology that has accelerated the emergence of a true global economy. Capital and information now move
Ceaselessly,
ceaselessly
without problem.
ceaselessly across time zones, transmitted by satellite downlinks and fiber optic cables. The markets never close. By Barbara Moses.
So true, right? So basically what they're telling you is that when you think of work in your future, do you think of it locally? Oh, okay. So information technology is right here. It's transmitted satellite downlinks and fiber optic cables. Market never closes. That's something for you to just question. So what is the answer? There is the answer. Globalization causes. What is NAFTA? Remember there was a big problem. Mofit would know, Lisa would know this, and nor did Omalara would know. But Ash, you remember NAFTA? Remember NAFTA with...
I remember the name, but I don't actually remember what it stood for or anything about it.
Okay, alrighty. Can someone Google NAFTA and let me know what it means?
North American Free Trade Agreement.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So you remember when all the jobs were going to Mexico, Ash? From Canada? You remember all the...
Oh, yeah, faintly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was NAFTA that caused that. So a lot of our jobs, automobile jobs in the auto industry, now they're building most of their cars in...
Mexico.
Our cars in Mexico. That's what happened.
That's because of the labor cost is more.
Yeah. That's it. That's exactly what it is, Faith. That's exactly. So causes NAFTA. Result is international, so it went away. International trade. Globalization caused a competition. When we have international trade, we have competition. GATT, it is for International Trade Agreement. That's European market. All of this.
General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade.
Yeah, sorry?
General Agreement on Tariff and Trade.
Right, international trade. That's what it is, right? Increase opportunity for us to export, import, right? The labor cost, technology, migration. People leave countries. So when you leave Sri Lanka, they're going to miss your technology there, isn't it? Yeah, Taliban's has left us, and so he took his engineering degree, and he is now working in Canada. So migration is a problem. Globalization, new customers results, new customers. So now you migrated here, and we have a new customer. We have a new individual with skill sets. Okay, so it's all about NAFTA and what's going on in the world today. Make a lot of sense to you? Maybe not a lot, but it's what the labor market is saying. Okay, so I'll get someone else to read that. Taliban, you want to read that?
Technology. Had the productivity of education increased during the last 40 years as rapidly as the productivity of computation? A bachelor's degree from Harvard could be attained in 10 minutes at a cost of about 10 cents. The futurist.
You believe that?
It may happen. Who knows?
It may happen.
Yeah.
It's a futurist, right? You see this? Futurist. He's hoping. They're hoping. Okay, continue.
Computer power is now 8,000 times less expensive than it was 30 years ago. If we had similar progress in automotive technology, today you could buy a Lexus for about $2. It would travel at the speed of sound and go about 600 miles on a thimble of gas. John Naisbitt.
Yeah. That's what you're saying, right? So if we had done this 30 years ago, right? We could buy a Lexus for $2. So do you believe that in another 40 years the prices of cars are going to go down?
Yeah, it can happen because AI is actually optimizing everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think so too. I really think so. I think things are going to, the value of things are going to decrease. The cost is going to go down because there is going to be what?
Technology.
There's going to be so much surplus on the market because technology is taking over. You ever heard about lithium? Have you guys know what's going on with lithium?
Yeah, it's a thing
Battery.
used to make battery.
Yeah. So now that we have a gas shortage, everybody's turning to
Electric
Rely on
cars.
the electricity.
Yeah. Right now, electric cars are expensive, but when lithium becomes affordable and plentiful, do you believe electric cars are going to be that expensive?
No, it's going to come down.
And also they are implementing solar power.
And solar power, yes.
As well. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what this guy is saying. That, prices if we had known about this, if we could do this in 30 years ago, things would have been cheaper and we would be able to afford it. And it's going to happen with such things like automobile, with electric cars, solar power, wind power, hydro, all of those things. The green is taking over. So it's going to happen. So we have to, embrace it. So this is something that the employers are saying that they need. So you can see this. Can you all see the graph? It is internet is number one. You must be able to use the internet. What's number? No, sorry. No, I'm sorry. Database is number one. My colors are. Did you see that? Is that? Database is number one. You have to be able to use database. How many here knows how to use a database of a particular industry?
Exactly.
For engineering, there's a database, right? Mm-hmm. For insurance, there's a database. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. For the hospitality industry, there's a database. Okay, and so you need to be able. They said number one is database. Number two is networking. And we know about that, right? That's in the computer technology world. Number three is spreadsheet. Anyone knows how to use spreadsheet?
That is more or same as Excel.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with Excel?
Yeah, pretty.
Pretty good. Good.
Yeah, not very familiar.
Okay. And then the little blue one is word processing is right at the very bottom. You must be able to use Word. The yellow is graphics, not very important, but somehow important. The green is work programming down here. And the least of all is which one? What is that green? I can't see that. Internet, sorry. Okay. There we go. So if there's an area that you're not too savvy in, and computers, if you're doing in technology, the computer technology employers are asking you to at least have some knowledge of some of these. And you can learn about Excel on your own. Did you know that?
Now all of them are on YouTube.
How?
So.
Yes, you can learn. There's
How?
a different one. If you've never done a spreadsheet, Alicia?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what I suggest you do is go online and look for free Excel courses, and then see who offers it. And you can actually log on to it and get it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Go online and have a look. Okay, so this was done in 2000. Okay. So thousands of jobs over the next 25 years, 2000 to 2025, will be created in infrastructure rehabilitation. Technology rebirth in the late 2000s will see growth in telecom and computer software and hardware. That is where the trend is in technology. That's nationally, by the way. Provincially, the labor market is saying 171,000 jobs, new jobs, will be added to Ontario's service sector between 2000 and 2004. 200 non-retail businesses moved into the region, creating this amount of job. The private health and wellness industry will add 15,000 jobs in the economy. So this is just a snapshot of what they think is going to happen. So these are the jobs that are disappearing. I don't think any of you are on here. Am I correct? Looking for any of these? So clerk, farm manager, manual bookkeeper. So if you can do bookkeeping, but it has to be computerized, right, Taliban?
Yeah.
Okay, bank teller. That
all ATMs now.
Yes. Actually, or you go online And if you need cash, which we hardly do, you go to the ATM machine.
You can deposit and withdraw. Then what else that you have to do?
Yeah, you deposit, take a picture of your check and deposit, right? You know that, right?
Mm.
Telephone installer. I didn't know there's such a thing. Yes, there is. A typist, assembler, a fisherman, shoemaker. And all these jobs are disappearing.
Even drivers are gonna disappear in future.
Which one?
Drivers, the Uber drivers, because it's gonna be automated in the.
Oh, that's another couple of years to
taxi
come.
driver.
That's another couple of years to come because we are going to have what, self-driver cars? Like, I mean, not self-drive, no driver. Is that what it is? Is that what you're saying?
Tesla cars are already doing it.
Oh, the cops are doing it?
No, the Tesla cars are already self-driving.
Oh, Tesla. Oh, Tesla is doing it. Okay.
What Taliban is telling is that in future, taxis are driverless. There is no driver, so it's going to be automatic.
Yeah.
All automated. So that's what he's trying to say.
Okay, yeah, okay. I believe in a couple of years, right? Another 5 years, you think?
Yeah, in 10 years maybe.
Yeah, maybe 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And we are developing a high-speed train, like the high-speed train in Japan. You heard about that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We are developing one here. And I don't know, it's, where it's maybe Vancouver to Toronto.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
They tried it before and it failed.
Then
They tried it
people will
before.
move to provinces.
Yeah. So we need to develop our transportation system better than what we have. It's terrible. It is terrible. Okay, so education, employment trend. This is a trend. More women in the workforce, good paying, low skills jobs are in short supply. Education and earning are closely related now. Computer skills are increasingly important, and many new jobs in small businesses are available. Outlook for youth and recent graduate is improving. Trade and technology training is in demand. So no one is staying, like the younger folks, there is no commitment to their job. And I think Ash was saying that is it a Generation X, Ash? Or and the Y?
Gen Z. This
Gen
is
Z, okay.
Yeah.
There's no commitment to a job. They can say, you know what? I can't guarantee I'll be here for 5 years. I'll do my job and they move on. So there's no commitment. People are change jobs more often. I saw that. I saw that happening a long time ago. And what we're having right now in the workforce is that clashes between baby boomers and the younger generations. Because the baby boomers are doing the linear or in a hierarchy thing. That's what they're used to. And the Generation Y and X are saying, we don't work like that. And so there's a problem right there. And now they're having a lot of people going in to get in the workplace to smooth things out between the two, age groups. So as you can see, and I think this is the end of it, many of the best jobs in Canada for the future already exist, while others are just beginning to emerge. Now is the time to expand your skill set and prepare for the opportunities to come. So ask questions, get informed, learn digital skills, plan to be involved, know everything will change, be prepared for what's next. Create what's next. You agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are some links that you can get on, but I have them in your handout, so you don't need to write them down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're in your handout that I sent you. The links are there, and I think this is the end of it. So labor market information is, as it says, is just information. It's to provide you with information as, what has happened, what is expected to happen, and the outlook for the next 5 years. Okay? That's what it is. And I'm going to tap into one of the handouts that I gave you. So are we okay with this? Did you get anything from this? This was just information for you, really. I think that's it. Okay? This was just information for you so you can understand a little bit about how the government does things and where do they look and why they do that. So I would like you to look at your handouts. And I think number 1, you can pull out number 1 on your computer there. And I will do the same here. Can you see mine?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the one. So I want to tell you something, it can be a little bit confusing. The labor market website, which is called LMI, Labor Market Information Website, it is closely linked with Working in Canada, the Job Bank. When you tap into that website, it's going to take you to all the ones that we talked about earlier on. So don't get confused, okay? Please don't get confused.
Okay.
Because they all go back to the same thing, and it's like a revolving door. You start here and you come back to the same thing. So know what you're looking for and stay on course. So know your labor market. So the information can assist you in your job search by giving you an idea of what types of jobs are out there and what types of companies are hiring and the likelihood of finding a job in your field. Oh, we know that. Also, Job Bank gave you the same thing, correct? Remember
Yes.
Job Bank you went on?
Yes.
They gave you the
Yes.
same thing. But there's the labor market does that. So it says, since you spend 1/3 of your life on the job, you might as well find a job that you like to do and a company for which you would like to work for. To find a job that's right for you, given your education, experience, skills, and interest, and to find a company that works with similar values as your own, it is crucial to do your thorough employment research. Okay? The following links provide LMI can use to find jobs, industry of your company that's right for you. So I list them in order of 1, 2, and 3. So let us click into number 1. This one offers current trend and future outlooks for 163 occupations. Let me just look at that one. Open hyperlink. So this takes me straight to the labor market. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. And for the next 50 minutes, I want you won't be able to do it now, but at the end of class, I want you to explore the site. So we talk about explore labor market by region, yes?
Yes.
August of 2022 snapshot, 7.7 million are employed, 82% in full-time jobs, and 5.7% are unemployed, right? So that's a survey they took. They did their due diligence, and they came up with that. So let's look at Ontario. Should I look for Greater Toronto Area? Is that where you guys are all in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
the Toronto is right here. Yeah.
It's down, it's got to be, here it is, there it is. So let us read that. So labor market is telling us the GTA refers to the economic region of Toronto is defined as Statistics Canada. It includes Ajax, Aurora, Okay, we know that. Jobs currently in demand in these regions. So they're giving you again what's available in your area. Software engineers. Can you see that? And this is very,
Yes.
I should say that this is information that's like immediate, like it's available right now. So can we look at cooks? Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. Cook is there.
So already on the labor market website, and I told you on Job Bank, remember the NOC code? Remember the NOC code, National Occupational Code?
Yes.
So every job will have a code to it. When you're researching a job, you could actually put the code instead of the position in there. If you know your NOC code, you can just type that in. So this one is saying that is the NOC code for cooks. Add this job to your profile. Add this job profile to your list. Okay, view the list. So I want to see regional outlook. Or should we look at salary, average wage? So this page will give you the salary. So in the GTA, a cook will start at 14 and will go up to 19.
The 14 is
See it
below
there?
the minimum wage.
Minimum is 15, no?
I know. This is wrong then. Should be 15. Oh boy.
I think we did this before.
Yes, we did. It's as I said, you know what? It goes back to the same thing.
Same, yeah.
It's the same. I don't want to spend time on this because
I think we did a assignment also.
we did. When we did jobbank.ca, all of this is in there. That's why I said they're all linked into the same thing and very confusing sometimes. So I'm not going to be going into this. So it can give you the rating, the job outlook, the projected job openings, and all of that. So if you're interested in doing it this way, then please do. But I don't think it's important because on the first site I gave you, it's all there.
Because in this site now, the salary showing is wrong. But I don't know whether the jobs are updated or maybe it would have posted 6-7 months before or 1 year before. Details will show on this.
That's exactly true. That is true.
Maybe some people will apply and they wait for the response. But unfortunately, they would have recruited long back.
Yes, that is, yeah, you're right. So, what do I get at it? Go back. Alrighty, so that would explore the labor market by region, explore 50 jobs by profile. Same thing on the job bank I gave you. Same thing, take the career quiz. And if you want to read about labor market reports, you can do that on here. So if you have time and you wish to go through navigate the site, please do. Okay, so, the government website is interlinked, and they repeat the same information too many times, in my view. But the information I gave you on the PowerPoint is a little bit different, and you may want to just follow through with that one. Alrighty, so let me close this down. Alrighty, now when you're looking for work, it would be nice if you look at the company that's offering the position, okay? You need to know about the organization that you're applying to. And I think this one, number 4, is it number 4? Business information, sorry, number 5. I want to click into this so you can have an idea of how you can research organizations. So you see here it says directories of Canadian companies. I want you to answer me.
Yeah.
I want you to click on it.
Yeah. Canada Business Registries, Federal Corporation.
Right. And last night I was doing it because I needed to figure out myself here. And so if you want to find a company, Canadian Business Registries, I want to click on this one. I accept terms, because this is going to be a part of your homework. You need to figure out how to research a company. Accept terms, and I want to type in Ontario, and say that I want to research a company called Rico Canada, because I want to apply to that company, right? I want to know more about them. What do they do? So I'm going to find out more about them by typing their name in here. I'm going to do search. Oh, I typed it wrong. RICOH, I think. Okay, so here's information on Rico Canada. This is their business number. They're in Mississauga. They're active. They're incorporated. They were created in 2011, December 1st. Okay, for the complete profile, go to the registry, which is here. And what is it that they do? They're imaging organization. Do you see that right here? So when say that you saw a job on Indeed at Rico, and you want to apply to Rico, but you want to make sure that you know more about the company. Number one, when you're applying for when you have an interview, you need to know about the organization. You cannot go into the interview without knowing anything about the company. So this is where you'll research the company to know more about them. Is everyone getting that? It's a long day of me talking, right?
Yes.
So you need to know more about that company. So here we go. Now, where did I get information on Rico? It was advanced search I did. Okay, so it took me to Service Canada, Service Ontario. Okay, so I'm going to type in, I shouldn't be able to do this, but do you see all of these? These are all Rico. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do an advanced search because I think that's what I need to do. I did it last night and I was able to get the information, but I probably didn't write it down to tell you how to do it. Okay, I do. Yeah, so search the Ontario Business Registry, which is what I did. It took me to the wrong one. Okay, I have to navigate this again. Strategies Canada, Directors of Canadian Companies. Let me start from the beginning. I'm sorry, guys. I am a little bit unsure here how to get the information. So, can you guys open up your computer for the next couple minutes and let's try together? I need to get information on the organization, any company.
Okay.
Okay, close that down. It was this one here. Okay, number of directors of Canadian companies, right? I got that. Canada Business Registry. Okay, got that. I accept terms. I got that. Ontario. Active. RCOH. Okay, and I did search the Ontario Business Registry. Okay, but I am not getting any further, but yesterday I was able to get the number of companies that RICO has, the employees, what is it that they do? Let me see. Not getting there. Not getting it. So this is all I could find on RICO. But if you ever need to research an organization, this is the site you go to. Taliban is tired. I know, it's a long day.
Can we try Scotia Bank?
Okay. You typed already. What happened?
No, so that we can see whether the informations are coming, like how many employees are working and all those. Scotia Space Bank or don't.
Okay, that's it.
Is there space there?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think that. No space, I think. No space, I think.
I don't think there's any space.
Okay.
There we go. Ontario Business Director. Let's see. Nope, not giving me that. So I have to. I'm going to look for another site that you can get information on companies. I do have one, but you have to pay for it, and I don't think you guys want to pay for anything. It didn't come up. Registry did not come up. Overview. Okay, we're not getting anywhere. So I'd given you 2 handouts, and I have to do a little bit more research for you to be able to complete your handout. So tomorrow I'll have to look at it again.
We will do that tomorrow, the handout.
Yes, you know what? I don't want you to do it because I did not give you the method of how to find it. So, yeah. So I'll have to do a little bit of research tonight and see how to get the company information.
All right.
So on this website, I just want to go through it quickly for 2 minutes. Glassdoor is where you can go to get wages. Say that you're going for an interview and you're unsure of how much you should ask for. Glassdoor, you type in the position and they'll give you a range of how much this job is going for. Ontario Job Futures, we did that. It's linked into the job bank. Offers current trend future outlooks. Stats Canada offers the latest economic indicator for the labor market. And this one, the business information sector, is just not working for me today. So this is what I'm going to Google and find out. And other websites that I have here for you is Indeed. We know about that, right? Everybody knows about Indeed?
Yes.
Payscale.com, Glassdoor again, is repeated here. Monster.ca is a website for finding jobs. I have a handout for you for when we're doing job search, so you don't need to write anything down. And Job Start and Ontario Job Futures. Again, this is some of them are repetitive. Lots of them are repetitive here. So take that one out. Or maybe just leave it, just ignore it. And so, yeah, so you can, when you have time, I would like you to look at Glassdoor. Indeed, you guys all know about Indeed. Monster.ca, you can look at that. And I'm going to investigate number 5 about the business information. That was what I gave you as handout, last night. Oops. So no homework for you tonight. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Was there another handout? Or no? I think that was it. Right. This is the one that was your only homework, was for you to name the name of the company, where you're targeting the company, where do you think you could fit into the company, industry, products and sales, age of the company. And that's what you don't need to do. I will have to do a little bit more research to give you the proper way of finding the company. And I'll do that tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
So no homework for you tonight. You can go home. You can stay home and rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess that's the end of labor market for today.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. I think you're all very tired like me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's a lot of information coming your way, and sometimes they can be really overwhelming. But take what you can, as much as you can from it. And if you're unsure of anything, you can always reach out to me. Alrighty? I think everyone has left me, so it's only myself until Van here and Mofid, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm here too. I'm just being quiet in the background.
Are you doing research there, Ash?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
So
we're going to talk about after in the morning. I'll give you the website and I will take you through step by step how to get to the company information. And after that, we're going to do job search, how to find jobs. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow.
Okay.
Some tools for your job search. That's what I'll give you tomorrow. And then the next day is the same thing, job search.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry. Today was a lot of information and talking and listening. Not much participating because, it's more listening than anything else. But labor market information, that's what it's about, is information, really. And I don't want you to use the labor market for your job search, really, because it's confusing. The jobbank.ca, the one we gave you, the first one I gave you is the one that you really should be using. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. So on that note, I'll say have a great afternoon and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.